Hello, everybody. Welcome back to CWU Conference at end of day 2. So we went live yesterday for a really brief one, but we couldn't find any officers. But just like buses, I found 2 today. We've got our Head of Equality Education Development, Kate Hudson. Afternoon, Kate.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. And we've got our General Secretary, Dave Ward, fresh from negative COVID test. He's back in the game, hello, Dave.
Fresh from being negative, yeah. I never wanted to be negative, apart from on this particular day. I always like to be positive, but no, I'm pleased, yeah. 2 negative tests, by the way.
And it's, I mean, good. You put a good time to come back because it's been a really good day, isn't it? I want to come to Kate first, if that's okay, Dave. In sense that it's been a quality day. It's been really well received. I was just walking out, and in typical CW spirit, one of the guys was saying to me, you know what? I didn't know what to expect, but I really, really enjoyed that. So, yeah, from your perspective?
Oh, absolutely brilliant day. 2 years to get here, you know, because of COVID, it being postponed, conference being postponed. And it has, like I've just said in my closing, it's solidified to me that actually we've got so much to do, but we'll do it together. And I just think it was such the right decision for us to bring equality into the heart of this union and drive forward the changes that we need to do together.
So I mean, yesterday I talked to the members really briefly and ran them through. Obviously, normally conference is very motion heavy and it's sort of you go through section by section. Today we had a bit some different things, didn't we?
Well, the great thing about doing Equality Day as an officer of the union is pretty much I could set the agenda, and I've got to say I think I've got the power at the moment because not many officers get the chance to do that and stand in orders, work with us to make the day the success that it was and to change it up. And that was what we wanted to do. Conference is very much motion-based heavy, and although we still wanted it to be a priority to create policy to make change around equality, it was also important to get in guest speakers, keynote speakers, to open up to Q&A, to comments. You know, we had clips, we had, you know, the great Nina Turner sort of sending us a clip from across from America. So to me, again, it was about testing to see how conference would take the day, mixing it up purely because I could, Chris.
Oh, good. Why not? Dave, you, obviously, one of the things that you yourself and then subsequently Kate, after her appointment have been really, really big on is the phrase mainstreaming equality. It was a big part of the redesign project. You witness a day like today and think, yeah, this is what it is?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're progressing on our equality agenda. And one of the things that I was always keen to do is have difficult conversations with our reps, with our members, and to get people in a place where we come together. And I'm a great believer that the union will be stronger when it fully represents, in terms of the ethnicity, diversity of our membership. I think that our job is to bridge divides in society. This is something that I see day in, day out. There are too many divisions that people put in front of us to stop us coming together. And I think what bringing equality into the mainstream work of the union is it starts to understand where those divisions are, it breaks those barriers down, and it genuinely starts to bring people together.
I mean, you know, obviously the full lineup, Kate. One of the things that sort of I took, and I think a lot of delegates have taken, is like going back to the start of this stream, was that sometimes conference is very motion based, it's very sort of methodical. But today we've had a real mix and getting people thinking and getting people out of their comfort zone. I mean, you know, even say, for example, Kudsia, who came and spoke from the TUC, I mean, she didn't approach it in her contribution in a typical TUC stroke trade union way. Even she was like, you know, getting people thinking.
Yeah, I mean, Kudsia is absolutely great. And it was really good. I caught up with her, had some good time with her yesterday. Again, just mad situations because of COVID. I've known her for over 2 years. We've never actually met face to face until yesterday. That's the reality of the world that we've lived in. But, you know, she come across really well today with a broad range of what we've got to fix, what the TUC are working on, what actually the TUC and the CWU will be working on, which is important as well. And just the range of speakers, like I said, Adam Pearson, we had the session with the clip around mainstream inequality, where we're now working with closely more with the industrial sides of the union. You know, mainstream inequality is mainstreaming key issues, and I really think people have got that today.
I think you're right. I think, Dave, one of the things I wanted to speak to you about was bringing the whole union together and how over a successive period of years that seems to increase year on year. So an example I thought of today was the New Deal for Workers campaign. Yeah. Previously, I mean, my take on that would be we would say this is a really big campaign for the union. This year, we're here at a conference. We've got the rally on June the 18th. We've got Kate making sure that all of the equality reps understand that's a big moment for the whole union. You know, we're going into the industrial conferences and we're making sure they understand it's a big moment for the union. It does seem to me as if, you know, people are together over this week or so.
Yeah, definitely. I think the theme is coming at the right time. I think there are so many injustices in society, and I think people are at a point where I think they're saying, you know, enough is enough. And I want to see the trade union movement lead the job of bringing working people, working class people back together properly, ending these divisions. A lot of them are divisions that are deliberately put there by people who don't want us to improve our members' standard of living, but who don't want us to improve our sort of social standing in terms of, you know, whether that be a decent health service, good housing for everybody, good transport, good education. The things that we thought were there for us as of right have been taken away. And when you understand equality from that point of view, and that you're willing to bring all of the sort of situations that we fight for together under the banner of a new deal for working people and a new social settlement for the whole of the UK, we will move forward.
Thank you. I'm interested in your view on that, Kate, too, in terms of, like, you know, not working in silos, not working sort of, you know, this is what we do, we're going off over there, and actually saying, no, we're bringing everyone together. Are you excited to, you know, the equality community within the union to get out on force on June the 18th?
Massively. I mean, Dave, you know, LGS, he always makes the point well. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what background. It doesn't matter. The only thing it matters is we're all after the same thing, ultimately. And that's what, you know, when we march in June, that's what it's about, coming together. And our strapline for today has been building collectivism, fighting for equality. And that's what we all need to do, because there's too many inequalities. So, you know, definitely.
Spot on, man. Gave Chancellor any final messages to members? I know we've got a busy week ahead. We'll be speaking many times.
I think Kate summed it up perfectly there, is that you fight for individual causes because, you know, we have to fight for those causes because we see the injustices that are all around us. But you have to also bring people together in order to win change. And that's what June the 18th is all about.
Thanks, Dave. Kate, who couldn't not give you the final word, but on a really big day and a really sort of almost I'd describe maybe a breakthrough day?
Massively breakthrough day, something for us to build on, something to definitely, you know, solidify as we move forward over the next year or two. I'm just going to say, and I'm just going to say something that I said in the closing in my speech. You know, we all understand the power of a union, the trade union movement. We understand the power of the CWU. I think what our representatives, whether you've been here today, whether you've been watching online, our representatives and members need to realise they are the power of this union. And when we come together, we can create change.
Thank you, Kate. Well done to you. Well done to the team. Everyone watching at home, big day tomorrow, new deal for workers campaign. Wednesday, Raw Mail Group special emergency motion. Thursday, BT Group special motion. Friday, Post Office special motion. It's all coming at you. Take it easy, everyone.